You got no excuses to be mad over that lame ass boy. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Twadi, aka Twadigat, and I'm back and I'm ready to slay. You ever had that moment where you're talking to somebody, when you guys are talking, he makes you feel like beautiful, he makes you feel like you're that girl, and then when you guys stop talking or he ghosts you, you start feeling depressed, mad, you start questioning yourself, you're sad now, and then when he comes back 2 weeks later, you're like happy again and you're in yourself and you're posting a lot. Unfortunately, that might be a sign that you use guys for confidence.
You in my business? Don't do that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to shake the table. I will be the first one to admit I used to be like that in my college years. When I would be talking to somebody hot, I'd be like, hey, I'll be feeling myself. When that guy ghosted me or we stopped talking, I was in my feelings, thinking that there was something wrong with me. But I'm here to tell you guys kind of how to stop and break that pattern, because that's not a good pattern, because it means that you're finding your self-esteem outside of yourself. I was not born yesterday. I understand that ghosting is a part of our culture, and I'm not telling you that you don't have the right to be upset about that. But it should never be to the extent that your validation as a woman comes from a guy. A lot of us come from very insecure backgrounds, whether we weren't loved enough as a child, whether we went through something traumatic, or whether we just never really had self esteem growing up. Sometimes that male attention fills voids that we never even thought that we had opened. For example, it's like those friends that we always have that are talking to somebody, always in relationships, never really able to stay alone. That's not to say that that's a bad thing. You should live your life. But it becomes a problem when you literally cannot be alone and you cannot take time for yourself. Because when you don't do that, you are doing yourself a strong disservice. Sissington. So then, how will you do this? I got you. The first thing you need to do is you need to assess where this need to always be affirmed comes from. Did it come from your childhood? Did it come from something bad that happened? Do you just not have good self esteem? By being able to target where your void comes from, you're gonna have more of a better chance of knowing where to begin in your healing process and your healing journey. So make sure you know why you act the way that you act. Next thing is you have to build yourself, and I ain't talking Jenga. You have to build yourself up, because sometimes men can see when a girl is kind of not having much going on. And when you don't have much going on for yourself, it kind of gives you that like loneliness. Don't be lonely, but you also don't want to keep yourself too busy that you're ignoring your emotions. But always have something going on, whether it's a job, whether it's your hobbies, or getting to learn new things. Always have something going on that genuinely makes you happy. Sometimes it's just that we're lonely. That's why we tend to seek the validation. But when we occupy ourselves with something good and build ourselves up and build our self esteem, we're going to be so much better. I promise you, the more invested you are in your life, your talent, your goals, your dreams, your beauty, you are going to be so much happier that you're literally going to forget that you were ever worried about this guy or whatever. I promise. Is don't take it personal. When somebody ghosts you or doesn't want to speak to you or is treating you like you're two, don't take it personal. It has everything to do with them and nothing to do with you. It's just how they feel. Uh, It's just how they feel. You can't control that. So stop taking things personal. Sometimes when the guy doesn't talk to us or doesn't text us back or doesn't do this thing, we take it personal like we did something wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. He's just weird.
Ew.
But that doesn't mean that you have to stay and take that. I mentioned earlier in the video, you have to heal. Healing is like the biggest part of everything. You have to make sure from. Now, it's not enough to just know what happened. You have to heal from it, because when you heal from it, you can grow from it. Leave your needy tendencies by the door. Take care of them and leave them at the door. You have to be a woman who is able to be loved, but also it's not necessary. You don't need anyone to survive. You need yourself to survive, right? But you want to be able to have that mindset where you can Like, your confidence is not determined by how many numbers you get or how many people are blowing your phone. Your confidence is because you know that you are you, is by knowing who you are and really feeling that confidence. And you can't get that confidence if you seek so much validation from the outside. It's just not going to happen. We all care about what somebody thinks, but you shouldn't have your whole world destroyed just because somebody won't talk to you or text you back. It's rough out here. You have no excuses to be mad about that boy. No, you don't. Because I just gave you a reason not to. So stop.
Okay.
Anyways, if you love this video, don't forget to give me a like, comment, and a subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.